This is Merc Plays Games, continuing my playthrough of Hogwarts Legacy. We're going to do a couple story missions. Probably actually one. It's just two in the same chain. So I've edited out some of the running around and getting all the puzzles and stuff, just to save on some time. Figure that's probably going to be pretty boring. We're getting ready to go and speak to Sirona, who owns the 3 broomsticks at this time. And then we're going to continue on with the story and see where that takes us. So I hope you enjoy.
Can't thank you enough for helping to save the village. Hello there. Nice to see you.
Hello, Miss Ryan. I wanted to thank you again for your help with Rookwood and Harlow the day of the troll attack.
Sirona, please. And I was happy to help. Oh, those two are nothing but trouble. Glad you and your friend were here when they found you.
I am too. You were speaking to a goblin here that day.
Yes, Lodgok. He's a friend.
It seemed as though you were on good terms with him.
I've known him for years. We met when I was waiting tables here as a student, well before I bought the place. He was cordial enough, but we weren't friends then. His mistrust of wizard kind ran deep.
But you're friends now.
We are. Hadn't seen him in years when he came in a few months ago. But he recognized me instantly, which is more than I can say for some of my own classmates. Took them a second to realize I was actually a witch, not a wizard. Not all goblins are like Ranrock and his loyalists. Lodgok is as worried as the rest of us about what's been going on.
In that case, I'd like to talk with him. About Ranrock in particular. Where might I find him?
I assume your interest is to do with the rumors I've heard about Ranrock working with our friend Rookwood.
It is.
If he's not here, you might find him doing business at the Hog's Head. He's a trusted metal trader. You should mention that we spoke. He can, understandably, be wary of witches and wizards, even ones as young as you. That said, if you're looking for information on Ranrock to help rein him in, you'll find an ally in Lodgok.
You seemed unfazed by Rookwood and Harlow the other day. They don't scare you.
They're bullies. Plain and simple. Never tolerated them in my own life, and certainly won't tolerate them going after my friends. Don't misunderstand me. They're dangerous wizards and shouldn't be trifled with. They should, however, be confronted and reminded, whenever possible, that the rest of us have each other's backs.
Have you heard what Ranrock and Rookwood are working on together?
Not much more than the fact that they seem to have some sort of uneasy alliance. Friendship between wizards and goblins is rare enough, but between those two, they each want something the other has. I can guarantee it. That said, I fear they're like a two-headed serpent. Both will need to be taken down to stop whatever scheme they've been plotting.
Thank you, Sirona.
If you find Lodgok, please give him my best. I don't know what you've done to make such powerful enemies, but please, watch your back.
Goblins have been running Gringotts since its bricks were laid. It's no wonder not much of the dark arts.
Hello. Good to see you outside the castle.
You too,
Go to
Amit.
Azkaban never had a chance in the first place.
Welcome to the Hog's Head. Any empty seat is yours.
What do we have here? A demiguise. Revelio.
Can I help you with something? You look familiar.
Hello, Lodgok. Sirona said I might find you here.
She did she? Did she send you with news?
No, actually, I wanted to speak with you. It's about Ranrock.
Now I remember. The 3 broomsticks. Day of the troll attack. You're the student he's after.
I am, and I need to know what he and his loyalists are up to, so I can stay a step ahead.
Let's say I did know. Why should I trust you?
Sirona trusts me, and she said she thought our interests may be aligned.
Well, if Sirona trusts you, very well. I may know of something that could help us both. A way to get Ranrock to confide his plans to me.
I'm listening.
Years ago, a heinous witch stole a sacred goblin relic. Rumor has it that it now rests in her sarcophagus, in a tomb accessible only by wizard kind. Ranrock and I had a falling out a while back. The relic could well repair the chasm between us.
Very well. I'll retrieve the relic if you promise to share Ranrock's plans with me.
We will have to trust each other. I, that you will not abscond with the relic, and you, that I'll share what I learn. Gather whatever supplies you may need, and meet me near the witch's tomb.
What about unspeakable?
I'm ready.
Good. There's no time to lose.
What precisely is the relic I'm to retrieve?
A valuable heirloom known as the Helmet of Urtgott. The witch considered herself a collector and purchased the helmet as a trinket. She cared not what pain she caused the goblins. Goblins believe that the rightful owner of any object is its maker, not its purchaser.
Wizard kind sees things differently. It's a wonder goblins and wizards have ever been able to work together.
The differences between our kinds are myriad.
They seem to be.
It may surprise you to know that I do not believe those differences always to be insurmountable. It is the reason I find myself traveling with you to this tomb today. Ah, and there it is. The witch's tomb.
Ugh, dreadful looking place, isn't it?
I wish you luck retrieving the helmet. As a wand carrier, you should have an advantage. Now, before you set off, do you have any questions?
Don't suppose you have any idea what could be waiting for me inside the tomb?
Considering a Dark Witch was involved, I suppose there's a chance you may encounter the Dark Protectors, known as Inferi. The foul creatures thrive on darkness and the cold. Vanquish them with light, force, and, most effectively, fire.
It seems Ranrock and Rookwood are conspiring. Why would that be?
I had heard this. When the dark-hearted conspire, they seldom make their full intentions clear to one another. I can only speculate, but I imagine their alliance is uneasy and quite fragile. Let us hope that ours is less so.
What about this helmet makes it so special?
The helmet of Urtkot is an ancient and storied relic, forged during a time of unity among the Goblin clans. It inspired greatness, that is, until it was no longer ours. Then it became something else. A symbol of what has been lost, of all that wizard kind has taken from us. Reclaiming it would mean a great deal to Goblin kind, and to Ranrock. He would be grateful to me should I return it.
It all seems clear to me now that we're here.
I do hope our alliance proves fruitful. Again, I wish you luck. I will remain here, eagerly awaiting your return.
Revelio!
So the puzzle in this tomb
Sealed.
works just like the missing picture puzzles that are found throughout Hogwarts and Hogsmeade, where you see the moths all over the place. You just want to use Lubos, and that'll track the moth, and then you deactivate it however you choose, whether you turn it off or use a different spell. And then it'll go into the door and open up.
Lumos. Merlin's beard. Protego! Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. This can't be the witch's tomb. Likely I need to go further. Revelio. Closer. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. I have a feeling I'm not alone here.
So the Inferi are not too far. They can be kind of annoying because they don't take damage unless they have fire. The only other thing that can damage them is if you use super attack, and then also other than that, they take absolutely no damage unless you set off fire. So Insidious is a good spell to use, especially if you unlock the fire that goes out. So if you're too close, you can fire that off. Fire. Fringo is also a good one because that's a more direct single target fire.
Revelio. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Levioso.
So a lot of times I'm just trying to figure out what spells
Wingardium
needed
Leviosa.
for what particular puzzle. Sometimes the game does a good job of like showing it what you need to do. In this case, you need to get them off and put that center pedestal and then open up the wings, and then you use the pulso
Lumos.
to spin that around. That'll lift up
If I
that
could
platform.
power it somehow, it looks like it could be rotated. Lumos.
Now, I know one of the complaints that a lot of people had is with the spell sets, and that there's so many spells for you to use that you will need to use throughout the game, but there's not enough sets to use them all.
Revelio.
I've run into that problem too, especially now that I'm finally fleshing out my build and using the spells that I want to use, so I am finding that there's many
What's that
times when I
hanging
want
there?
to change things out.
Looks precarious.
I do have one spell set
sealed
set
shut from the other
for
side.
the room of requirement abilities, and then also the beast stuff, and then I also have a spell set for all the blue abilities that are utility stuff. Those disillusionment, reparo. I could easily swap those out for the other abilities that you might run into and need throughout the entire playthrough, and just swap the utility and room of requirement stuff in when necessary. But I haven't done that. I kind of like the setup I have. It's a minor inconvenience.
Revelio. Down I go. No other way. Oh! Revelio. Lumos. Confringo. Glacius. Potato. Stupefy. Incendio. Lumos. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. 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 The witch's final resting place. Lodgok said the helmet was in her sarcophagus. The dead Ashwinder. Your compatriots must have made off with the helmet. Better show this to Lodgok. I know there's a mechanism to open this door. Revelio. Lodgok, the sarcophagus has been raided. I found no helmet, only a dead Ashwinder.
Damn! They got here first. We need to get it before Rookwood uses it to further ingratiate himself to Ranrock. I saw one of their campsites not far from here, but I fear you must go in alone. My fighting days are behind me.
I'll head there now.
Good. There's no time to lose. Get to that helmet before Rookwood does, or we will lose our chance at any leverage, no matter how small, with Ranrock.
You want potato?
Now you're going to regret that.
I didn't plan it. I should warn
I'm just warming up.
There they are. The Ashwinders.
Knew you were still hanging about. That's just the beginning. Ha! You're easier to spot than an eruption.
Expulso!
Careful, this one takes a punch.
Expulso! Expulso! Like a freer! Nothing more than luck! Might want to look up! You may well be quite conductive, aren't we? Expulso! I reckon you've got a future.
One less poacher in the wizarding world.
Revelio.
That's it.
This is for Rookwood!
I'll make...
What's that?
I've seen you do this.
I have rested.
You've made a grave mistake. You're
I
no
may have
match
said this
for
in an
me.
earlier video,
You
but
will
it's
pay
definitely
for
been a
your
thought of mine while playing this game, and
Incendio!
I really enjoy the combat. I know some people have like said that the combat is kind of stupid. Mostly those people are just hating on the game, I think. I like the combat. I think it's pretty cool. I think it does a good job of making you feel like you're a powerful wizard, and in this case, like you're not just your run-of-the-mill fifth-year Hogwarts student. You do have access to the ancient magic and being able to use that, so it makes sense that you're going to stand apart and be much more powerful than your fellow students. And I think this game does a good job of showcasing
Let's see
all the
what's up your
different
sleeve this
power
time,
and
Merlin.
spells you can do that the books and even the movies really fail to do. I know watching the movies, while I enjoyed them, the combat scenes where you're dueling with other wizards and stuff, especially in the last few movies, just wasn't really that
Wingardium
great.
Leviosa!
There was a couple cool moments, but in my opinion, it was kind of lacking. So I feel like in this game, they make up for it with how they have the combat. So I really did enjoy that part of this game, and I still do.
Wingardium Leviosa! Incendio! Wingardium Leviosa! Wingardium Leviosa! Leviosa! Wingardium Leviosa!
You've been straying from your instructions. Don't interrupt me. Mind yourself. Understood?
Now this here is just a Merlin trial. I was trying to solve it, but I don't actually have the spell needed to complete the puzzle. So I just leave it at that, and I'll come back to it later. Probably going forward, I'm gonna edit out all of the little puzzles throughout the world. Obviously, I think it's kind of boring just to, watch me fly around, Merlin puzzle there, Merlin puzzle here, and things like that. So that's how I'm gonna go and just really showcase the side quests and the main story quests, or anything else that might be pretty cool. I don't know if they have any like random world boss type encounters that are anything more difficult than a troll, but if there are, I'll catch it and showcase that too.
Wingardium Leviosa! Leviosa!
I've robbed every traveling van.
if I'm safe to explore in there. I retrieved the helmet from the Ashwinders.
Well done. This is sure to impress Ranrock. The helmet shines even more brightly than I imagined. The etchings, the contour of the profile, remarkable.
It looks stunning, Lodgok. I see why you wanted it back.
You did the thieves a service by recovering it. I know many a goblin who would have killed for it.
Oh, then I'm glad to be rid of it myself.
Thank you. This should earn Ranrock's trust. I will take it to him immediately. It may distract him from his search.
His search?
It is merely an inkling. You have impressed me greatly, friend. I am glad that I trusted you. We shall speak soon. Best to keep our arrangement quiet for now. Many will not believe that our aims might possibly be aligned.
Hello, friend. I wonder if you might stop by the Three Broomsticks when you can. I would like your help with something.
As I mentioned, my sister Anne misses Hogwarts, and she hasn't been herself lately. I'd like to take you up on your promise to visit her with me. I'm heading to Feldcroft soon, so I'll look forward to seeing you there. It's just south of Hogwarts. By the way, hope you're faring well with the blasting curse. It's still one of my favorites.
Alright,
Now that you've
that'll
attended
do it for this
Beast's
video.
class,
We've turned
I've
in the
asked
helmet
Deke
to
assist you in using the room
Goblin,
to further your
and we're
studies
just
in
going to
that
wait for
regard.
follow-up.
Please
As
meet
you
him
see,
there
we're
when
getting
you
a
can.
bunch of mail. I'll pick that up with the next video.
I've not heard from my
I hope
Uncle
you enjoyed
Roland
the
in
video.
quite some
Please
time.
leave a like if you
I've
did.
been beside
Please
myself with
subscribe to
worry.
my channel.
Could you meet me in the
If,
courtyard?
You can just hit the bell notification to get notifications of my future videos. And until next time, thank you for watching.